Hey folks, how you doing? And welcome to episode 3 of cloning something. How to clone Ejuice? I think that's what it's called. I don't remember. But we're trying to clone Swamp Thing by Ruthless. I've got it right here. I've got it in RDA. I've just filled it up. And I've got the one that we made in the last one, which was Swamp Thing version 3. I'm sure I give it a little shake. I have had some of this about 5-10 minutes ago, and I've put down a basic recipe which I think now is going to serve us better. Yeah, it's not got a lot of meat to it. Just lacks a punch or something, and I've got it very bitter. I was trying to get that kind of bitter taste. This has got something in there. I think it's PG or something that's getting me, although it's supposed to be a 90-10 blend. There's something in there that just gives me a bitterness, and I get it with a lot of shop bought juices, so I don't know what they do with it. Maybe they just put their flavors up so damn high that it gives me that it gives me that bitter feeling. And that tastes really sweet. I think my Swamp Thing version 1 and 2 is actually better than Swamp Thing, to tell you the truth. But anyway, we're trying to clone it. I know there's some people out there that love the stuff, so we will... right, let's see where we went with it. I'm going to put up version 1 next to me. No, sorry, version 3, which is the last one we've done. Swamp Thing version 3. There we go. I'll put it right here. So have a good look at it. We had Green Apple by Flavora at 1%. We had Sour Wizard, 0.25%. Fuji Apple at 1.5. Hard Candy at 0.75. Green Apple by TFA at 2%. Blue Raspberry Cotton Candy, which where it gets a little bit of its sweetness from, is 1.5. And Melon Cantaloupe. I put that in there just because I was thinking the Jolly Rancher has melon in it, and cherry melon. And I was thinking maybe with that I can just get that little bit of bitterness that I was trying to seek. It's not really done it. It's further away than what we were. And it's got no meat to it. And I'm thinking that the flavors are elevated is probably what's happening here. So I have changed this one up now, and I'm going definitely more on the apple side, because there is a lot of apple in there. So where we're going to go Sour Wizard at 1.5. Yeah, we're effectively times 8 times 6 times more. So yeah, that's elevated. Fuji Apple's going up to 3. Hard Candy is going to go up to 3. That might be a mistake, but I'm going to try it. Green Apple by TFA is going up to 5. Sweetener is now coming in at 1.5, and Apple Candy is coming in at 4%. I didn't add that one before. I think I put it in the version 1 and 2 because I had the thing sat over there and it wasn't here in front of me when I was trying to do stuff. I've also got this Granny Smith one, which is very nice, but my apples are way down. I don't have hardly anything left. I'm going to have to order some because I used to be on an apple... I used to be on the apple binge, and I never did make a really good one. Now I'm making good ones all the time, and but because I used to try so often, I don't have as much apple here now as what I used to. Fuji was my last one that I got, and I've got plenty of that. So then, let's go ahead and mix this up. We're just going to do 10 ml. And again, we went off of the apple a little bit and lowered the amounts, and it's not worked. We've gone further away from our target. So I'm taking the stuff out that what is not apple, adding the apple in there, and I'm definitely want that Jolly Rancher feel in there. 3% may be too much, and if it is, I'll back it off in the next one. But I think let's go up and then try and work things out from there. do I taste that much hard candy? I don't. We're going with it, although I could add. It's easier to add than what it is take away. Sorry about this. There's a shitload of apple in it. Let's back that one off. Let's back the hard candy off, because I don't want that taking charge. I can easily add more if I want to. Let's half that. Let's do 1.5, which is still double what we done last time, but then I'm raising everything else up as well. So let's go with that. Let's say yes to that. And this is Swamp Thing version 4. Remember, we done version 1 and 2 in the first show. Excuse me, I got my cup of tea with me. I forgot I had it. Okay, let's go ahead and turn the scales on. Sorry, I don't have the little camera set up. I should have had it done, but I don't. Alright, because I took out an apple, now the first one is Sour Wizard on the list, which is a bit of a strange one to go first, but it doesn't matter. They're all going into the same bottle. So let's get it on weight, and we want 0.16. I really do love this Sour Wizard. I've got Sour by TFA, I think, and Flavor West. I never really got much out of them. Maybe I just used them at the wrong amount, but this Sour Wizard's really doing it for me. It really has got a nice sour note on the tongue afterwards. You really got to get the vapor to roll over your tongue when you do. Well, I think it's Angry Apple. I think that one, the sour in it, really, you don't have to worry about it rolling over your tongue or anything. It's there. You can't. There's no getting away from it. All right, 0.31 of Fuji Apple, or this one's called Fuji Apple. When I bought it, I think it's called just Fuji now. So if you're looking for this one, you can't find Fuji Apple. It's because it's now just called Fuji. It is regarded as one of the best apples out there, if not the best. It's very strong. I think I swear this is what's in that, predominantly in it. When I smell the two together, I'm like, wow. Well, you remember when I first found it in there, and I was like, oh crap, I forgot to put that in, and that's it. I'm still staying with that. That Fuji Apple is not going to change. That is going in there no matter what. Sorry, this one is hard candy. Going in there at 1.5%. Next we got green apple, which we've got at, well, green apple we got a lot. I think that was 5%. Just going to use up most of my green apple now, I think. Oh no, we still got a little bit. I'm going to have to order some more though. I almost put in an order today, but I held off. Just going to hold off for a bit, although I did order 2 gallons of VG. I didn't want to be running low again, which I'm not running low now. I've still got just under half a gallon, but I've got through that in a month. So just wanted to make sure I had plenty here. Trying some from a new vendor. That doesn't smell right. Just smelt that then. It didn't smell of like candy or anything. I wonder if it's gone. No, it's fine, I think. Damn, I can't decide whether that's gone or not. It's definitely got that bitterness. It's because I've been vaping sweet stuff. I think we're okay. 0.41. I'm going to have to get some more though. Went over a little bit. Okay. Now for some sweetener. We should have a fresh pipette over here. Yep. I've done plenty of videos. I think I've done 3 videos yesterday, pre-recorded, ready to put out, and then this one, which will go out today. But the other ones are just sat there in reserve. put together mixes not knowing if they are okay or not yet, so I'm not putting out the video until it's steeped, but once they are steeped and if they're good I'll show the video. If not, video gets deleted and it's no biggie. Doesn't hurt to record myself while I'm mixing some of this stuff. It just saves a bit of time. Okay, nope, one more drop. There we go. Put that pipette there because I'll be using that in a second. But I've got something like 4 or 5 versions of Milkman to do. I may only just do 2 of them, but earlier I was sat on my lunch break at work and I was thinking of that Milkman taste, and I was thinking, I'm overthinking this. Bit like with the Swamp Thing as well. I'm overthinking. I'm putting too much stuff in there. So I backed some stuff out, messed around with it, and then backed a few out, and then added a bunch. And then thought, no, you're going straight back to square one again. So then I stripped it all down, tried to remember what the taste was, and this time I've not even put strawberry in it. Because the original one, when I tried it, I was like, there ain't no strawberry in it, and to me it tasted like a like graham cracker. That's kind of what I tasted, like a caramel graham cracker, and I know which one that is. That's graham cracker clear, is caramel graham cracker to me. So I've built stuff around that, and we'll see how that one comes out. But of course we're up on version 10, and I had version 14 last time, so we're on version 24. I'm always working on it. It's one of those that I just won't give up on. I've got very, very close to it before and kind of gone away from it now, and now I'm coming back to where that was and a little bit beyond it. So I'm pretty sure that we're going to get close with this one. I think I say that all the time about that mix, but oh well, all we can do is keep trying. It's fun trying, that's why we do it. If I could clone everything in one go like that, it'd get pretty boring. I guess it wouldn't for you folks, because you'd have all your favourite juices cloned. But to me, it's a challenge. This Swamp Thing is a challenge. I thought with just an apple Jolly Rancher it wouldn't be as hard as this, but it is. It's hard to get that same note that they've got. All right, 10.53. Okay. Now, if they are 90-10 and they are using run-of-the-mill flavors, Fuji Apple's one of them, most definitely. I don't know if they got a bit of sour in there, but I think one of the other 2 apples, either Apple Candy or Green Apple by TFA, I think that's one of them in there, if they're using mainstream juices. So I've got to think, if they're 90-10, they're using 10% of flavouring. So I'm a little bit more than that right now, but of course some of that's my sweetener as well. Where are we up to? We're up at 16.5. Take off the sweetener, that's 15. We could probably take out the Sour Wizard and the hard candy and one of those apples and bump the other 2 up. It could just be a 2 apple flavour, who knows. But we'll keep on trying. And do I want to put, do you know what, I feel quite comfortable putting nicotine in here. I think I'm going to vape it. These really are good apple flavours. And I did make one of my favourite ever apples, Angry Apple, by doing this. Kind of missed the Swamp Thing by a bit, and I was in the middle of trying to make something called Apple Candy, which again was on like version 7. Not trying to copy anything, just trying to make that ideal Apple Candy vape. And there was something I liked about one of the Swamp Thing clones, and I kind of moulded them both together and come up with Angry Apple. And it's yeah, so this has certainly not been in vain. I've come up with a great mix because of it. But we ain't giving up. Like I said, it might take us 20 of these programs, and doing this is not easy. You know, when you see people clone you see their mixes go up, you know, and you see their recipes. Don't think that they just guess that up. You know, they put some work into it, or they might not put as much work into it as what I do. Maybe they know their flavors a bit better. You know, I'm still learning a lot of my fruits and things like that. My creams I'm pretty good with. That's why I think the Milkman has really helped there. I've got those down pretty good. There's a few that I don't, because I don't have them as much, but the fruits I'm struggling with a little. So hopefully this will get me in practice, and I'm going to start mixing a lot more fruits offline to see how they all go together and how one changes the other. The ones I'm really familiar with is the apples, the kiwis, melons I'm pretty good at, strawberry obviously, but there's things like blueberry, blackberry, blackcurrant, peach, pear, banana. I'm okay at banana. Raspberry, I've made a lot. One of my favorites is raspberry cream. I've done a lot with raspberry, but then I want to see what it's like paired with some others. Pineapple, orange, lemon. There's just so many different ones, papaya and things like that, which I just happened to pick up actually. I said that and picked it up. But yeah, there's so many different ones here and so many different ways this could all go together. Mango is another one. I know a lot of recipes got mango in. So that would be a good one to get used to and see how it blends with other fruits. So see, it's me learning as well. And I think when I get to things like that, I do a lot of reading up and looking at recipes and seeing how other people have mixed them to give myself a jump start. That's why I'm always interested if someone posts up one of their recipes either in the live feed or on our Facebook page, and it's got fruits in it. I'm normally my eyes get glued to it, and I'm like, right, okay, look what they've mixed there. Look how this goes together. And I've got Natural Green Apple by Flavor West. Never knew I had that. Doesn't give off a lot of smell. I think that's gone off. That's why it's not giving off any smell. See, I've got some flavours that have been sat around for a while. I think that's gone off. Well, maybe not. No, it's okay. Probably just needed a really good shake. It does taste kind of nice, but it's not a real... Some of these natural ones by Flavor West I'm a little bit let down on. Natural cherry. I don't know if any of you have tried... Well, I do know some of you have tried it because you raved about it on Facebook. But to me, it's like vaping... I don't know, like a burnt sock or something. It just... there's something there. It's just not nice. I don't get any cherry off of it. If I put a dot on my hand and do that, it's like the most wonderful thing I've ever tasted. But vaping it, don't like it one bit. Maybe I should try mixing it with something, but I just tell you the truth, I didn't want to waste the mix, and I went and bought a 30ml on because everyone else was raving about it. I don't blame you for that, folks. I'm sure maybe your taste buds are different and you got something out of it, but I didn't. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here. This is the end of episode 3. Come back and see me on episode 4. Put your comments down below, and there's no recipe links. I'm not putting this up on ELR. What you see is what you get right here. You're just following along with this, and you can go ahead and mix it if you like, but I would suggest saving your stuff and just watch along and go with it. Anyway, I'll catch you all later. Thank you.